So the story that I'm going to tell you is called Changing Houses. If you ask me about my childhood, I won't be able to recall one particular place because every 2 to 3 years we would change houses. My mom and dad has this weird obsession of changing homes. So the changing of the houses taught me some very valuable lessons, and I'm going to tell you those through the story. So every month a piece of a furniture would not be at the same usual place in my house, and I would ask my mom and dad that why did you rearrange, and they would answer it as we all had grown too comfortable with it and therefore could not see what we were doing incorrectly. I would understand the meaning of that sentence only when I would return from home from the school next day, and I would not find the table on which I would usually leave my bottle. So now I would have to walk till the kitchen and leave the bottle where it should be instead of leaving it for my mom to pick it up for me. This taught me that how rearranging simple pieces of our lives helps us to understand that what we were doing wrong, and therefore at times rearranging becomes a very important thing for us to become a better person. Every time, when there's a Sunday and me and my sister would walk down the stairs to find our mom and dad looking for a new place yet again, calling people, looking in the newspapers, both of us would give a side glance to each other and say no more. Because changing houses meant three things that both of us disliked: packing, discarding the unnecessary, and leaving, of course. And every time we would start packing, our mom would start lecturing on how inefficient we were and teach us for the 100th time on how to pack. And I would not understand, because if the same number of things are going in the cart, then how does it matter? She would plainly say that you should know what goes first, what goes on the sides, and pack in a way that one object supports the other instead of breaking it. And how packing life is also so similar, that how we need to understand what things needs to be prioritized, and we should pack in a way that one object complements the other instead of breaking it. And when there are tapes and cartons lying all over the place, my dad would enter the scene and start picking the things that needs to be discarded. And at the very moment, me and my sister would start pointing at things that we want to keep. Then he would quote, "Less luggage, more comfort." Nobody would utter a word after that. Less luggage, more comfort has been slighted in conversations in our homes so often that it has been etched in my mind. My mom is stressing about something, my dad would bring her favorite ice cream and simply slide less luggage, more comfort while pointing at her head. And it just has helped me also throughout the life that practically in all the scenarios when you're traveling, less luggage, more comfort is the mantra. And even in life, having too many emotions, too many thoughts does leave you with a lot of discomfort. When it would be time for us to pay our last visits to our old house, our mom and dad would tell us to revisit all the memories that we have made in that house. And that really makes sense, because home is not a place. Home is where you are loved, where you are being pointed for being incorrect. And moreover, there'll always be times that somebody will leave you, or you will leave somebody, because leaving is inevitable. But what stays with us is the memories, and it's only when something like leaving happens that we are reminded of the memories that we had made with that person, or with that thing, or with that house, and how we really need to cherish those memories and live in the moment, because in the end only memory stays. So this was the story that has been a part of my life, and I wanted to share with you all. Hope you all liked it. Thank you.